up? Good morning. I don't know why I'm saying it like that. I'm kind of putting it on. I'm lying to you, but I'm not lying to you. I'm lying to you in the way I'm talking. Not lying to you in what I'm saying. It's not a good day. It's not my worst day, but I'm not having one of my best days, to be honest. It's tired. I've got a headache, and I'm just feeling like a bad dad. Yeah. It hits me from time to time, and then it's just especially, it was last night or yesterday evening, a whole thing with my eldest, and then this morning was a whole thing with my youngest. So like I was struggling after last night with my eldest. Yes, I've had a shave, by the way. I just had a shower, washed my hair. Wife trimmed my hair for me. I've had a shave. So yeah, if I'm looking clean shaven, that's why. Well, I don't go clean shaven, I just trim it all the way down. Oh. My eldest was meant to start, well, they've been at Fight Club since they were like 4 and 3, right? Back then it was kids MMA. And I nagged the coach to make in the class so my kids could go to it. Like, this is how long this has been going on. Like, it's been on and off. They've had like months and like maybe a year or so, like big periods off from like not going. Because he was doing kids MMA then, but I wanted him doing grappling, like jiu-jitsu, Brazilian jiu-jitsu. He moved, changed it to kids Muay Thai. They did that for a little bit, but I wasn't too bothered about him striking, and obviously it's money and stuff as well. Anyway, for about the last year or so now, they've been doing grappling. One of the students from the adult classes I go to, who's a black belt in judo and I think he's a black belt now in jiu-jitsu as well, he offered to start teaching the kids classes. So the coach was like, right, okay, yep, we'll start doing the kids classes for grappling. So obviously when I found out Gaz was doing it, I was like, fuck yeah, my kids are going. Anyway, when we kind of restarted up in the foundation class, my eldest, like, he goes crazy and he gets really like anxious and scared, but he gets really fucking violent and angry with it. And last night he was meant to start the next class up, the next age group. He was meant to start it last year when he turned 10, but spoke to the coach and whatnot, and we were like, we'll wait until next year till he's a little bit more experienced, a little bit older, and then we'll move him up. And he got to the point where the coach was like, look, he can't improve anymore in this class because there's like girls half his size in that class. Like, he's the biggest there. It's like he needs to move up. So we decided to move it to Thursdays, because on the bigger kids class on the Thursday, there's more kids that are closer to his size, right? There you go. I've tried to skim over that as quick as I can. So that's the situation, and then I'll be sitting here for an hour if I go through every little bit of it. But basically the gist is like, yeah, my eldest got really anxious, really violent. One point, like, got to the point where I just wanted to try and get him to sit by the mats and just watch the class with me, and that was as far as I was like going to try and push him. Like, I'd have probably said like, do you fancy joining in? Because we went through this whole thing before with the smaller kids class, and it's like he did the last 10 minutes of the class before, and then eventually half the class, and eventually the whole class, and to the point where like it's no problem. But like he wouldn't even watch. Like, he was pulling his hood over his eyes, and I was trying to like obviously undo his hood, and then he was like trying to bite me, kick me, punch me, calling me a cunt. Like, he'd just gone fucking feral. I didn't handle it as best I could. I probably shouldn't have put him in that situation in the first place. I shouldn't have gone in. I should have just left it in. This is the crux, right? This is the hard thing, parenting, all this fucking shit. I don't want my kid to be a fairy. Life's fucking hard. You're going to have to do shit that you don't want to do. There's times when you got to do shit where you're anxious and you're worried about it, but you push through, you get to the other side and you're happy you did it. It was a good experience. Oh, it wasn't as scary as I thought it was going to be. You know, so when it's with the fucking kids, you're in this thing where it's like, you don't want to be that parent that's like, just go fucking do it, you bloody fairy, like, you do that shit, like, you know, son of mine, like, you don't, I don't want to be that, right? I want to be understanding and empathetic, so I want to be like, so I tried talking to him as well. So it's like, I got a part of me go like, you need to push him, like, he needs to get past this. So I tried to do that, but in the most like empathetic sort of way that I could. But yeah, like, I just feel like I didn't handle it the best I could, and he was like crying like pretty much the whole drive home. And yeah, I just feel like I'm shit. Like I'm not parenting him the best that I can be. Or like I didn't handle the situation right. And then yeah, so I went to sleep with that. Still feeling off about it. Woke up, still feeling off about it. And then my middle son, who is diagnosed, he is autistic to some degree, right? He's our Rain Man. They play this fucking... It's TT Rockstars at school, right? It's maths. He's a fucking maths whiz, and he's always very proud. Like, he'd be like, I was top on TT Rockstars over Christmas Day because none of the other kids went on it. He's that obsessed with it, right? I think some kid got ahead of him, so he was fully on it this morning. But we do like 3 warnings, and then you sit on the stairs for the number step for the number of minutes, the age you are, right? So 9 years old, 9th step for 9 minutes, right? I'd warned him twice because I'd heard him go off at his brother, scream, shout at him, and swear at him because I think he was distracting him from doing this game, albeit a maths game that is like, as far as games go, like that's good, right? But my wife said something to him, like just normal. And then he tends to say, like, he's got it from me, fudge instead of fuck, right? Because I started trying to say that because I didn't want the kids swearing so much because I know I swear. But I'm like, I don't want them swearing too much too young. So anyway, he said fudge off to the wife. But the tone he said it in was like, fudge off. Like, I was like, you ain't talk to your fucking mum like that. Just sit on the stairs. He likes to have his watch when he's on the stairs. But instantly, straight away, I want my fucking watch. I want my fucking... And I was like... And instantly then, I struggle. Because I'm like... Right, I know that he's like on this autistic side of things. So I'm like, do I let him have his watch? Because I know he'll calm down instantly. But then I'm like, as a parent, I'm like, do I give him what he wants? After like swearing and talking like that. The hardest thing with my kid... I reckon my eldest has probably got like ADHD or some shit like that. Like the low, but this is the thing. They're both like, they're not to a point where it's like debilitating. You know, like there's some kids that have got autism and whatnot, and they're like they need help for their whole adult life and the whole childhood life. Like they're full on top of the fucking scale. Same with ADHD stuff. My kids are somewhere on the lower end because we've had weekdays and weeks and that. Oh, I hate my fucking head talking about this. Where like. They're normal, and what I mean is they behave in an expected like manner. You know what I mean? Like they don't go over the top with anything, and it's just fun. The house is like content. Like I've always said to my kids, like I don't expect you to be fucking angels. Like my eldest a couple of days ago, like he was bad in bed with the youngest. I went in to start sorting it, and I was asking what he'd done. He was like, "Yeah, I shouldn't have done that. Yeah, I'm sorry." I was like. That's normal. You've done the wrong thing. Like, you're a kid. You're going to make mistakes. You're going to fuck up. You're going to have moments where you decide to try and get back at your brother more than you need to, or whatever, blah, blah, blah. But then, like, yeah, realise you've done it. You shouldn't have done it. Say sorry and then just end it there. Right, cool. That's fucking rare. So, yeah, so the hard thing with my kids is when they're having, like, full-on autism-y moments or ADHD moments, like, full-on crazy anxiety, like with my eldest at Fight Club or, like, my middle son this morning, I get stuck because I'm like, They can act they can be normal most of the time. So when they have these moments, I'm like, do I punish them for it? Because like my eldest fucking swearing and biting and trying to kick me and everything else. I've kind of let that go because I reacted to him shit, like I shouted at him in the van and whatnot. So, you know, 2 wrongs don't make a right. And he kept saying sorry in the van on the way back. And we hugged it out when we got home. And I feel like that was just best to just kind of leave it at that. Because we both got upset about it. But then, yeah, with me middle son this morning, I'm just like... Even when we went... Gave him his watch so he could go to school. And then he shut the fuck up. And I'm like, when you get home after school, you still got to do your time on the stairs. Because, like, you didn't do it because they're meant to be quiet. So, yeah, I'm just kind of like... Nah, what the fuck, man? I just don't know what's best to do. And I can't... I don't know if this is a thing from, like, my car crash thing. Because I used to talk... I had private therapy for a bit. It took a couple of years after the crash. Did it through the claim. Because I had my own claim from the crash as well. And I used to talk a lot about it then. because I have this thing of like, I could be dead any fucking day. So like, I want to know the kids have had the best start. I don't, almost like if I was gone tomorrow, I wouldn't want to be like fading away thinking, oh fuck, like I don't know how my kids are going to get on as adults. Like I haven't finished working with them yet. Like they're still struggling. I like, you know what I mean? I'd want to know that like they've got things in place. I've taught them like mechanisms, whatever, to deal with emotions and things like that, and like they're going to be okay. I don't know. So it's been really hard for me not to just fucking wallow today. Just, my wife's not well. She's got like a flu-y cold thing, so she's just in the lounge. Like I could have just sat in the lounge all day and read my book. But I'm like, no, I'm going to get out here. I'm going to talk to you guys. I'm going to share my shit like I do. Because, one, it's therapeutic just talking it out. Two, I'm not going to be the only fucker out there struggling being a fucking parent. Struggling with kids that aren't quote-unquote normal. You know what I mean? And what I'm going to do is I am going to jump on Power World, not to play. I've got a Power World channel that I ain't done fuck all with for like 3-4 weeks because of the teacher strikes and whatnot. I've got a video I'm working on for that, so I want to finish it. I want to try and get some other quick videos done for that channel. I want to have a look at how best to start the summer house video. That's going to be a big one. I'm just going to do one big video. But at the time, I weren't fully confident with my YouTube stuff. I was in a bit of a lull, which I'd had obviously over the years. And it doesn't look like I videoed me dismantling my gym, which I'm annoyed about, but I'm hoping I can find at least some pictures or something, because from what I can see, my video footage starts with me building the base for the summer house to go on. But I'm like, the whole gym was there before, and like the dog pen and everything else. Like, so what I might have to do is do a bit like a slideshow pictures and a bit of a me talking in here, just giving the premise of like, right, this is what was there before. I had to do this, this, and this before I could get to this stage. But right, okay. Now we're going to go from here with a video footage I've got from there, like, go. My Forza 4 came. Oh, I need that bit of paper. Woo! So I got that off eBay, £15. So that's nice. Because, yeah, back when this was on Game Pass, I bought the, was it Fortune Island expansion for it and the Lego Island thing for it. So, like, I wanted to get it, but couldn't find it anywhere, like, brand new, like, on Game Pass or anything. But it's on here, it's installing. Yeah, it's installing. I don't know, I might try and have my steering wheel on this table. I really don't know. But I want to start doing some racing again on it, because that's cool. And I'm really looking forward to Forza 6, because it's all set in like Japan and shit, and it just looks amazing. That's coming out in May. So I want to start getting on 4 again, just to get a feel for it, and then play. I'm definitely going to be doing something with the studio. I think it's going to be once it stops raining every other fucking day. Because I ain't got really the room to move a lot of this stuff to work in here. So I need some dry days to be able to empty this stuff somewhere else. And then I want to get my desk over there, because I'm sick of this door being right by my chair. And it's like, this mat can't go under that door, and everyone gets muddy feet, so you have to open that door and take a big step from there to the mat. My wife popped in here yesterday and just got muddy footprints all by the door, because she's like, where are you meant to stand? I'm like, so I want to be able to open that door and have the mat there. So you walk in, step there. This area will just be like storage, like for what all that stuff is. And then I want my desk there in the corner. I think I'll do a corner desk. Yes. Right. I'm going to leave you with that. This has been a podcast vlog. We've had them before. If you've been following the vlogs, I think I've done 1 or 2 like this. I'll do them on my lower days when I just know I need to talk. But I know I'm not going to be doing like, you know, carrying on with sorting the shed out or doing any DIY or building it. Or the wife even suggested I go snowboarding today. But I was like, one, it's more money. And 2, like, I swear Friday, Saturday, Sunday, like they're the busiest. I never used to go on Friday never used to go on Fridays with Dougie. So, yes. I hope you're enjoying the vlogs. Let me know if you are. I'm leaning more towards the things I've said at the end of the last 2 vlogs. I'm leaning more towards starting with the weekend, and that's it's Friday today. I'm just going to carry on videoing how I always have. Because that other YouTube one about YouTube just fucked me up, where it's like, oh, you know, you used to like video your whole day and whatnot. Well, that's old now. Like, you don't do that. You don't video your whole day. People don't want to watch that and blah blah blah. But I'm like, it's going slow, but I get nice comments and I'm getting subscribers. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not getting hundreds a day and whatnot, but like, I like videoing my whole day because it's more transparent, and like, I like the little things to be included, like the episode when like I was doing a cup of tea and I said about how I only like a particular type of spoon, and then someone else come and go, oh fucking hell, I'm like that. You know what I mean? It's life, and that's, my vlogs are meant to be relatable. Like, I hope people watch the vlogs, find them interesting, and kind of go like, like, I like watching this guy's vlogs because like I feel like I can relate to like things like he talks about or things that he goes through, and you know what I mean? That's the idea anyway. Like, comment, subscribe and all that jazz. And I shall see you in Monday's video. I'm going to start trying to say it on a Friday because I feel like when I say tomorrow's on a Friday, I'm lying to you, because I haven't uploaded on weekends since episode 13. 30 even. Episode 30, I think it was. Oh, but then if someone's watching this, like, backlog, they'll just watch the next one. I'll see you in tomorrow's video. Nah. Shh.